Greetings to all of you. My name is Sarah Griffith, and I am a Star Diamond Beachbody coach. And today I wanted to talk to you about all the hoopla around the release of CIZE. So CIZE is the newest baby to the Beachbody family, and it was actually released while we were at our Coach Summit last week. So the coaches already have copies of it, and it was available for the public starting today. So one thing that I want to share with you before I get into the details of what comes in this box, I want to let you know that I'm not a dancer. I don't like dancing. I'm the kind of person where it has to have been a fun night at the wedding. If you know what I'm saying, for me to go out on that dance floor, my friends are always like, let's dance. And I'm always like, oh my gosh, like I dread it. It's not my thing. But anyways, so when I heard that they were coming out with a program that was a dance program, I was like, really? I wasn't that excited about it. But after I thought about it a little bit, I reminded myself that Beachbody never does anything that isn't amazing. So as a coach, one of the things that I do is that I always buy the brand new programs and that I always do them. I go all in for the duration of the program and I see if I like it or not. Sometimes I love some more than others, but one thing that I do know is that I love Shanti. Shanti is the person who will be instructing you through this. And I loved him in Insanity Max 30. That is like my go-to program that I love. It's tons of cardio, it's tons of burpees and, press jacks and jumping jacks, and it's really hardcore. So for me, it's hard to change from Insanity Max 30 over to CIZE, but I'm going to do it anyways because I know it's going to be fun and I know I will get good results because I always do whenever I go all in with a Beachbody program. So, as I said, it's called CIZE, and Shanti claims that it's the end of exercise. He thinks that anybody can be a dancer and that anyone can have fun doing it. So, I'm going to give you a rundown of what would come in this box. So, for me, I picked up my box at Summit, so I didn't have to wait for it to get here. I'm always one of those people where as soon as it launches, I'm buying it. So, I got to beat the punch, and I didn't have to wait for shipping. So, mine's here. I did my first workout this morning. You can check it out on my Facebook page or on my like page, which is Health and Happiness in Happy Valley. It wasn't pretty, but I did it and I actually had a lot of fun, and I burned around, for the 30-minute workout, I think I burned around 250 calories. That's give or take. Those heart rate monitors aren't always spot on, but it was just a good estimate for me to know where I was. So I want to talk about what the program comes with if you buy it as a challenge pack. Because I already had everything that I needed, I did not buy mine as a challenge pack because I already had my Shakeology and my containers. So I did not need it. If this is your first Beachbody program, or if you have not done a program with the container systems, you will definitely want to get it as a challenge pack, and especially if you've never tried Shakeology. So CIZE is on sale. It's actually going to be $140 for the challenge pack. After August, I think it's going to go up to $160. So if you think this is something you're interested in, it's an amazing time to grab it. I love when programs are on sale as challenge packs for $140 because if you buy Shakeology outright, it's usually around $130. And so it's like getting the program for only $10. You really can't beat the deal. I don't pay that much as a coach because I get a discount. I get 25% off all of my products. So for me, Shakeology costs me $98 a month instead of the $130. So it's always, if you're gonna buy anything, I actually always recommend my clients sign up as a coach, even if it's a discount coach, so you don't have to pay the full price every month on your Shakeology. So I'll get to that in just a minute, but I'm going to talk about the program now. So what comes in the box? Obviously, you're going to get your workouts. There are 3 different discs that come with it, and the one is called Crazy Eights, and it's 30 minutes long. The other one is called You Got This, and it's 43 minutes. I've done You Got This a few times, and it's actually, the 43 minutes go by really quickly. Another one is called Full Out, and it's 34 minutes. In the Pocket is 37. And then disc 2, so they break them down by levels. Level 1 is kind of beginner, level 2 is intermediate, and level 3 is whenever you're an expert. So on the second one, you have that Full Out, and you have In the Pocket. All of them have 8 count abs on it, so it's like a 8-minute ab routine. And then the last one is called Go For It, and it's 40 minutes. And I guess number 6 is called Living in the Eights, and it's 51 minutes. What's cool about this is that the music on it is like current music that everybody knows and people like to get up and dance to. When he's teaching you the routines, it's background music so you can learn the moves, but you will find yourself singing along with him and really just dancing. I will tell you that after I did this today, and again, I'm not good at this. So if you see it on my like page or on my Facebook page, you're gonna be like, she's not very good at this. And no, I'm not. But I was like dancing the rest of the day. It really was so much fun, and I was covered in sweat. So that's awesome. So that's the workouts that you get, and that's the time of them. In addition, you're going to get a calendar. It's I'm like obsessed with to-do lists and checking things off. So for me, this is awesome. You can check off each day as you go. There's an advanced calendar, or if you're like me and you're not so hot at dancing, you may want to do the beginner's calendar. And the beginner's calendar does like the same workout 7 days in a row. Like you will have crazy eights down if you do it for a whole week. So it's a little bit of a different routine. I'm not sure that I'll stick with that one. I actually, even though I'm terrible, I'll probably do the advanced just because I don't want to do the same workout every day for that many days in a row. You also get a weekend survival guide. So this is if you're going out and you know that there's not going to be anything clean where you're going, as far as like clean eating goes. So he gives you some tips on foods that he recommends and the ones that he doesn't. And he talks about the portions of those as well. So that's kind of helpful to have. You also get an additional, when you buy from a Team Beachbody coach, Beachbody always gives you an additional, like a supplemental CD, and this one is called Hold Your Own, and it's just basically like this one's about like kind of like how to hold your own on the dance floor, and he teaches you some fun dance moves that you can pull out if you're, at a wedding or out at the bar and you want to show off. So anyways, this is kind of a fun one that you get as a perk for buying through a Beachbody coach. This Get Started guide just talks about the program. It has you take your before measurements and as well as your before pictures. I know everybody dreads that part, but that's how you see a change. And it's also how you can win money. Beachbody does the daily challenge, and every day they give away $500 to somebody who's had a great transformation. One of my challengers actually won that, so she did get a check for 500 bucks. So I'm here to tell you it's real and it's legit. So that's pretty cool. And then if you complete the program, Beachbody also always gives you, usually it's a workout tank or a t-shirt, but for this one, it's actually a pair of CIZE socks. So if you complete the program, you're going to get some cool knee-high socks to wear. Kind of silly, but whatever, it's fun. So that's the Getting Started guide. In addition, you are going to have this little pamphlet, which is pretty cool. This pamphlet tells you that you can take a CIZE class or you can actually teach one. Several of the coaches that I have on my team have signed up to actually be certified as a CIZE instructor. Sarah's not going to be a CIZE instructor. You would not want to be in my class, that's for sure. Unless, who knows, maybe after a month of this I'll be good at it. But if you really love dancing, like you're into hip hop, you're into Zumba, you may want to get certified to be an instructor. You would need to be a Beachbody coach for that. So if that's something you're interested in, you could always reach out to me and message me, and I could get you in contact with the right people. So it's kind of fun. I know that in State College, a couple of my coaches are getting certified, but one of my coaches teaches at the YMCA. She actually teaches PIO Live there, and she's getting CIZE certified. So this is probably coming to a State College YMCA very soon, which is big and exciting news. Don't hold me to that, but I'm just saying she's certified soon. So why wouldn't she teach it? I'll save this nutrition piece for the end. I'll talk about that last. I want to talk to you about this pamphlet that talks about Shakeology. I'll be really straight with you. Shakeology was my fear when I signed up as a client last February. I did the 21-day fix, and I heard about Shakeology. I saw everyone posting on social media about it, but I was terrified of it. I didn't want to spend my money on it. I I was like, I'm not going to like this. I was adamant that I wouldn't. But I knew that I wanted to change more than I wanted to stay the same. And I wanted to be in my coach's challenge group. And I knew that was a requirement to be in the challenge group. And I'll explain what a challenge group is after this. But anyway, so I bought it. And I was terrified because I don't like meal replacement drinks at all. But then it got here, and I was like, oh my goodness, this really is as good as everybody says. I love it. And what I loved even more was that it changed the way I felt. I was no longer exhausted. I was no longer relying on coffee to start my day every day. And I got rid of all my cravings for the crap foods that I like to eat. You know, I love chips, I love candy, I love chocolate. And because of Shakeology, I was able to get rid of those cravings. It also really helped me. I'm a school teacher and I'm around a lot of germs all year long, and I tend to sometimes get sick because of it, but I have not really been sick. I think maybe I've been sick one time since I've been drinking Shakeology for the last year and a half. Because of the nutrients that are in it and all the superfoods and vitamins, I really have seen a huge increase in my immune system. It's also helped my hair. You know, I've got a lot of nice hair, full hair, and it's helped with the strength of my nails. So fun little facts that it's helped with on the side. But I swear by it. I actually have only probably, I think in the last year and a half, maybe I've missed 5 or 6 days. That's it. I drink it every day religiously. And I found that it is worth the money to me. For me, it equals about $4 a day. That's what I do the math and it breaks down to be. So for me, $4 a day is nothing because I was spending that on a latte at Starbucks that was loaded with sugar and garbage. So I'm happy to make the trade-off. You know, I cut that out. I'll get the occasional regular coffee at Starbucks here and there, but my meal of the day is it's Shakeology, and I use Shakeology. I use it at breakfast time. I don't skip breakfast, so I have my Shakeology usually around 7 when I'm working during the school year, and then at 9 a.m. I have my actual breakfast. So I eat 6 meals a day. That's one of the bases of clean eating is you eat 5 to 6 small meals a day. So for me, one of them is Shakeology. When you purchase your challenge pack, you have a choice. You can buy Shakeology as a bag, which is 30 servings, or you can do a box that comes with packets. In your packets, you only get 24. I think Beachbody does it because of the convenience of having each individual packet and because you get the option to have multiple flavors in your box. If you buy a bag, you're getting the one flavor. This is vegan tropical strawberry. Really love it. I actually do not really like the regular strawberry. I tend to tell my clients to stay away from it. Some people like it. My husband actually really does like regular strawberry, but for me it's not my cup of tea. But I do love the vegan formula. I also really love, I don't have any samples with me today, but I really love the green berry. It's very tropical, tastes sort of like Fruity Pebbles, the cereal. It's very fruity. But anyways, there's also vanilla and there is chocolate, and you can add to them anything. I mean, if you go on Pinterest or any other website, you can see what comes or what recipes are great with Shakeology. I have tons on my blog, but for me, I'm a go-to. I really love, I make a snickerdoodle one out of vanilla. I love that. Recipes on my blog. And I also love doing the chocolate one with coconut almond milk and a banana, a really ripe banana, and it is amazing. That's like my go-to drink every morning. So don't be afraid of Shakeology. It will be a game changer for you. It will help you lose the weight. It will help you get, it will help you have more vitamins. It will help you cut cravings. It will just help make you feel better. I tease that as a mom, it's my superpower. So stop being afraid of Shakeology. It's good for you and it's great. So anyways, that's what you would get with your challenge pack. Now, in regards to the nutrition, this book is called Eat Up, and it has a nutrition plan for you. It breaks it down by, it's called Welcome to the End of Dieting, and I love it because you're not on a diet, you're in the process of changing your lifestyle when you're in the process of doing one of these Beachbody programs. I don't look at my eating habits as a diet. I look at them as a lifestyle. I do not think twice about the foods that I eat anymore. I don't even honestly want fast food anymore. I don't want junk food because I've learned that my body feels so much better when I eat clean and I eat healthy foods. So for me, I don't even care. I love my lifestyle change, and I think you would too. But anyways, this book shows you a quick formula for what you need, how much you need to eat in a day. It's a quick start. You plug in some numbers. They spit out a calorie bracket of where you're going to be, and then they give you, they break it down by containers. And what I'm going to explain, if you've done the 21-day fix, or if you've heard about the 21-day fix, you know what these are already. If you have not heard of it or done that before, these are the fix containers, and basically it's like a portion control container, and they break it down by what can go in each container and how much of it and how many containers you need in a day. So for example, I can't get this apart, they've been sitting together too long, but this is the purple one, there we go, and the purple one is for fruit, and where I am on the calorie bracket, I can have 2 servings of fruit every single day, so I do. These are my greens, so this is all kinds of vegetables. I have 3 servings of vegetables a day, every single day. This is protein. I can have 4 servings of this, and while this container may look small, I can fit an entire chicken breast in here, an entire steak. This equals 2 eggs if you were going to eat eggs for breakfast, and your Shakeology counts as one of your reds. So for me, that was a saving grace because I do not eat dairy, so I don't use, some people use Greek yogurt as one of their proteins. I do not, just because I don't have the dairy. So for me, I'm so thankful that I can use my Shakeology as one of my proteins. So that's what the red is. Yellow is your carbs. I know it's kind of tiny, but it's not so bad really. And it tells you in the book, like, you're not going to stick a piece of bread in this container. So it tells you portions for what you're eating. It gives you like measurements. But this is what the yellow is. It's for carbs. This is for things like cheese, hummus, avocados. That's what the blue container's for. I only get 1 serving of this a day. And then last but not least, this is the teeny tiny one. This is for things like salad dressing or olives, and some healthy fats and healthy oils. So this is what this is for. You also get teaspoons in a day, and the teaspoons can be things like olive oil, it can be peanut butter, and you get a certain number of them. I want to say I might get 4. I don't pay attention to my teaspoons because I don't use them all. But anyways, that's sort of how this container system works. It's great for people who are trying to learn portion control. I don't recommend that you eat out of the containers. I actually recommend that you portion it and then you put it on your plate so you get a feel for looking at what that looks like as you're eating it. And what's cool about this book is that it shows you what you can put in. So this is fruits. It shows you all the fruits that can go in the purple container. It tells you how much of each. And this is a little secret a lot of people don't know. They rank them in order of most nutritional value. So for example, on this list, raspberries are at the top and honeydew is at the bottom. All of them are good for you, but some of them have more benefits than others, so they put them in order for you, which I think is cool. So there's a section for veggies, proteins, carbs, healthy fats, seeds and dressings, and then oils and nut butters. They talk about things that you can have that are free, things like vinegars, mustard, garlic, ginger, all those things. And then they have tasty treats. So 3 times a week, I can skip out on my carb, and I can trade it in for a treat. Some of the treats are things like air popped popcorn, a few potato chips, pretzels, frozen yogurt. They have a whole list of it, but it's nice to be able to feel like you're not stuck in this and you can't cheat or you can't have a cheat meal here and there, because we're human and we sort of want that every once in a while. So it's nice that you can with this program. This book also has a lot of recipes in it for you. So that's what the rest of the book is about, is the recipes. Last but not least, I just want to share with you, so when you purchase this program as a challenge pack from a coach, particularly if I'm your coach, I'm going to put you in a challenge group. And I'm sure you've heard me talk about it or seen me posting about challenge groups, and you might wonder, what the heck is that? A challenge group is private. It's on Facebook. I put you in the group, and I put you alongside other people who are working on the same program and who have the same goals as you. It's kind of like your safe haven, to be surrounded by people who get it and who are going through what you're going through. Weight loss and transformation aren't easy, and some days they're super frustrating. So it's nice to be able to have a group where you can say, oh my goodness, this is harder than I thought. Or, you know what, I just fit into pants that I haven't been able to wear in 3 years, and you're excited about it, and guess what, we're excited for you. So every day in the group, I keep everyone accountable. I ask them to post about how they're doing, what they're eating, what are they struggling with, and then we go from there. I also tend to give recipes. Some days I'll give motivation. Some days it'll be a fitness tip or a clean eating tip. But basically, I'm your support person. When someone chooses me as their coach, I take it very seriously. I feel so responsible because that person has chosen me out of 350,000 other Beachbody coaches to help them. I feel like I'm their saving grace, and I'm the person who has to get them to the finish line. Not everyone makes it to the finish line. Sometimes people buy these programs, they get excited, they're all in, and then they disappear. That's okay. I'm not going to hunt you down once I'm your coach. I will help you as long as you want the help. But if you don't want to change yourself, I actually can't help you. This has to be from within, and it has to come from you. You have to say, I'm doing this and I'm doing it all in. And when you do that, you will be successful, and I will be glad to guide you and help you along the way. So that's what comes in the box. That's what comes with the program. This is what you're getting if you sign up with me. I promise you, it's a heck of a journey and it's a heck of a ride, and you will never ever regret signing up to do a Beachbody Challenge group, particularly CIZE. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So please reach out to me if you think this is your kind of program, or if it's not, reach out to me and tell me what you want to accomplish, and I'll help find something that is the right program for you. So thank you for watching this video. Best wishes to you on your health and fitness journey.